Welcome to the channel. My name is Thomas and welcome back to the Career Transformation Hub. If you've been in the workforce for over 2 decades, the thought of updating your resume might feel overwhelming. Maybe you've stayed in the same role or industry for years, and now that you're looking for something new, it's hard to know where to start. Today, we're going to break down how to completely rethink and rewrite your resume after 20 years. Whether you're looking to change careers, re-enter the workforce, or just polish up an old document, this episode will give you actionable steps to make this experience truly shine. So grab a notebook and let's get started. Shifting your mindset from chronological to skills-based. First, let's talk about the biggest mistake most people make when updating a long-standing resume, relying solely on chronological format. And if you've been working for 20 years or more, you likely have a wealth of experience, but listing every job title in chronological order can actually work against you. Instead, think about transitioning to a skill-based or hybrid resume format. What does that look like? Well, instead of just listing jobs by date, you highlight key skills or accomplishments at the top. For example, create a section called Core Competencies or Professional Highlights. This allows you to lead with your strengths rather than just a timeline. This shift in format not only makes your resume more modern, but it also highlights the skills that are most relevant to today's job market. Updating your language and keywords. Next, let's tackle another common problem, outdated language. If your resume is still using terms like responsible for or duties included, it's time to refresh it. Modern resumes are driven by action verbs and results, oriented statements. Instead of saying responsible for managing a team, try led a team of 15 to achieve a 20% increase in customer satisfaction. Also, make sure you're using current industry keywords. Job descriptions have changed over the years, so scan a few postings in your field to see what words are consistently appearing. Use these words in your resume to make sure it passes through automated screening systems. Focus on impact, not just tasks. One of the most powerful changes you can make to your resume after 20 years is shifting from listing tasks to showcasing impact and results. Think back over your career. Instead of saying just what you did, emphasize what you accomplished. Did you increase revenue? Did you implement new processes that saved time or resources? Lead a project that was especially successful? You can use the STAR method. Situation, task, action, and result. And describe the context, what you needed to do, the actions you took, and the measurable results. For instance, situation. Sales were stagnant. Task, revamp the client outreach strategy. Action, I implemented a new CRM system and trained the sales team. And the result? Well, that was an increased client engagement by 30% within 6 months. So focus on the results and how your experience translates into value for a potential employer. Condensing older roles. If you've been working for over 2 decades, it's likely your resume is getting long. And here's a tip. You need to condense the roles from the first 10 or 15 years of your career. For older jobs, especially those that aren't directly relevant anymore, you can summarize them in a section called Additional Experience or Early Career. Use short bullet points to outline the roles without going into any kind of great detail. This approach allows you to show your career and progression without overwhelming the reader with outdated information. Modernizing your formatting and contact information. A lot has changed in resume formatting over the last 20 years. Gone are the days of using Times New Roman and including a mailing address. Instead, choose a clean, modern font like Arial, Calibri, or Helvetica. Keep your contact info simple: your name, phone number, and LinkedIn profile, and email address. And one more tip. Don't use a summary that sounds vague or generic. Instead of results-oriented professional seeking new opportunities, try experienced project manager specializing in workflow optimization and team leadership, passionate about driving efficiency and innovation. Leveraging your network and social proof. Don't forget to leverage your network when rewriting your resume. If you're active on LinkedIn, make sure your profile reflects the changes you're making to your resume. Recommendations from former colleagues can also add credibility. You don't necessarily need to include them on your resume, but referencing them during interviews or directing employers to your LinkedIn profile can make a strong impression. Call to action. Rewriting your resume after 20 plus years doesn't have to feel like a daunting task. Focus on showcasing your skills, highlighting achievements, and modernizing your format. Remember, your experience is valuable. It's all about framing it in a way that resonates with today's job market. Lastly, if this episode helped you, hit that like button and share it with a friend who might need it. And subscribe for more insights on how to grow, evolve, and show up as your best self. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep showing the world that your best work is still ahead of you. Take care, be kind to yourself, and keep leaning into what makes you strong. I'll see you in the next one.